the object ceased its passive hovering and began to move purposefully and silently across the lake, directly toward their canoe. A sense of profound dread overcame the men, and they began to paddle with desperate urgency toward the safety of the shore. What followed was a disconcerting temporal rupture in their memory. Their next conscious moment was not of reaching the shore, but of already being there, standing near the dying embers of their once roaring bonfire. The fire, which had been built with enough fuel to burn vigorously for many hours, was now little more than smoldering ash. This physical discrepancy suggested a significant lapse of time, hours perhaps, of which they had no conscious recollection. Deeply unsettled by the experience, the men broke camp and continued their trip, choosing to suppress the inexplicable event for more than a decade. The suppressed trauma, however, eventually surfaced in the form of insidious and recurring nightmares that plagued the Weiner brothers. Both twins began experiencing identical, intrusive visions of being in a strange, sterile environment, subjected to physical examinations by non-human entities, characterized by long necks and large, dominant heads.
Had no idea where I was. Then I realized that the three guys were sitting to my left on this bench, naked. All I knew is I was in a strange place, laying naked, paralyzed, with this thing coming towards me.
Creatures that I remembered, they reminded me of bugs.
No eyelids, they didn't blink.
I remember these creatures examining my brother with a type of wand, is what it appeared to me as. It was a long, thin instrument, maybe the diameter of a pencil, a little over a foot long with a bulbous end on it.
The shared, specific nature of these nightmares compelled them to seek answers, which ultimately led them to veteran UFO researcher Raymond Fowler. Fowler, recognizing the classic markers of an abduction experience with repressed memory, recommended that all 4 witnesses undergo hypnotic regression therapy. Conducted independently to prevent cross-contamination of their accounts, these sessions yielded astonishingly congruent narratives. Each man, while under hypnosis, recounted a detailed sequence of events, beginning with their canoe being enveloped by a beam of light. They described being taken aboard a craft and undergoing a series of dispassionate, quasi-medical assessments by their captors, with whom they communicated not verbally, but through a direct, telepathic medium. The Allagash incident remains a polarizing and endlessly debated case. Its proponents emphasize the powerful evidentiary weight of 4 congruent testimonies, initially independent and later corroborated under hypnosis,